today's video, we defeat an ocean monument, build a guardian farm, do a prank, and build a new shop. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hello everybody and welcome to Consentus SMP, an amazing SMP server with 16 other YouTubers. Playing together, building together, and crafting together, all in one world. But if you're new here, my name is Xeno and I make a weekly Minecraft video every Sunday, and my goal is to guide, inspire, and entertain through my videos. So if that sounds good, consider subscribing. And for today's episode, I have a lot planned of what I want to do today. So I want to defeat an ocean monument, build a guardian farm, and do a prank, and also build a shop. So let's get right on into it. Off camera guys, I did a few things. Firstly, I AFK'd at our brand new tree farm, and also built this storage unit to store our logs, sticks, apples, and to turn spare saplings into bone meal. But that's all I did, so let's get into the main video. So guys, in preparation for defeating the ocean monument, we're going to make a conduit so we can breathe underwater and kill all the elder guardians we need and collect all the sponges. So the way we're going to do that is go into a crafting table and put nautilus's shells around the heart of the sea, and boom, we have now got a conduit. We also need to destroy our beacon and our beacon pyramid, so over at the ocean monument we can get the resistance effect. And over at our tree farm we have the monument very close by. As you can see, it's right there, and we are right here at the tree farm. As you can see, very close by. And this is the guardian temple that we are going to be building the farm in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up a beacon in here, hopefully, and trying not to get attacked just like I did. Okay, we're going to block that up, and I'm going to have a hard time trying to get this to work. Alright, so if we place this down and put this in there and then get resistance, done, boom. Now when this mine fatigue goes away, we're going to go enter this monument and we're going to put down the conduit, and we'll be able to breathe underwater and we'll defeat elder guardians. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into it. If we just go down here, hopefully we won't be hit, and we're gonna want to find a corner. I think, no, that won't work. This should work. I hope this will work, and we'll break the mining. Boom, now we can breathe underwater and we don't have to worry about drowning, and we need to go find the first elder guardian. So how do I get up? Okay, yeah, here's the first hole, and then we go through here, we go up here, boom, here's the first one. We're just gonna go defeat him. Let's go. Oh gosh, I'm nearly dead. Right, this was not a good idea. If we go behind here, replenish our health, and then go again, boom, yeah, die, and it's dead. Okay, our first elder guardian is dead. We got its head, and now I'm gonna go do this to all the other three and get some sponges, and I'll come back to you when I've done that. Alright guys, so now that that's all done and dusted, we collected some elder guardian heads, which is really cool. We also got some sponges. I started to collect some blocks, but honestly we won't need them as the farm we are going to be building is very quick, and it gets like 4 double chests worth of stuff in 1 hour. But now guys, I'm going to go collect all the resources for today's farm, which is built by Xeno. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm very sorry if I ruined it. And of course, the video is linked in the description, so if you want to check it out, you can do so. So guys, we're back at my starter base, and I've collected everything we are going to be needing in these 2 shulker boxes. So in this one, this is the full one. The only thing I had to go out and get was the soul sand, and I actually had to go and get some bones to make the white concrete. And then in here, I just had to go out and get some obsidian. But what we're going to do is go over to the monument. I'm going to start building this, and hopefully we should have a large supply of guardians soon. Now to start things off, we have to get rid of this central bit, but that is not a problem. And then we also have to get rid of these blocks down here, as this is where we're going to put soul sand. And you might be thinking, well, don't you have to drain the ocean monument? It would be if, I don't know, if these game mechanics didn't come into place, but basically we're going to be AFKing so high that we're only loading in this chunk, which means only guardians can spawn in this chunk. So we'll get maximum reward. Alright guys, so now that I have done that, I also did some cleanup, getting rid of any seagrass, and what we're gonna do is build this. I'm nearly about to die. Oh gosh, no! Okay, well that definitely did not good plan, and I'm in the shopping district. Great. After originally dying, I died again, and then again, and that led us here. I have decided to be smart, and I put my chestplate on instead of my elytra, and then I'm going to go finish that area. I'll come back to you when I've done that. So guys, I have now got a 4x4 cube, and all we have to do is place fence gates at the top here, and also if any guardians come at me, I now have a safe spot where I can just go into and hide from them and block their powerful beams that seem to have killed me 3 times. Okay, so I've added in an extra layer of fence gates, and what we are going to do now is go out 8 blocks from that fence gates on each side and connect all the sides up. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm going to go over here and do the exact same on this side, then on this side, and then on that side. So now we have a massive square here. This is just temporary, I think, or I believe so. And now all we have to do is drain this out, because when the farm is finished, all the guardians will get pushed up by soul sand or bubble elevators. They'll get dragged over here into this, which will be drained, which we are now doing. And then they'll go down in this area here. There's going to be campfires, and that's how they're going to die. And then the way we're going to get their loot is underneath the campfires. We're going to have hoppers leading into this room, which will have all of our storage. But of course, we need to block this off. So I'm going to block this area off, and now we're going to go ham with the sponges and get rid of all of the water sources and drain this room. So if I just go over there, it's all the water gone. Yes, and now I'm going to break all of this. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've cleared the room, and the next thing we are going to be doing is to build the portal to this area. Now there's going to be 2 portals in this farm, one to get to here, which is going to be the chest storage, and then one all the way up there to our AFK point. So if we just do this, I'm going to light this. I'm not going to go through yet because I want to link it to the nether roof, which I will do off camera. Alright guys, so the next thing we are going to be doing is to go up to Y level 184, and this is going to be the location of our AFK spot. So I'm going to go up there, and then we're going to set up the AFK spot and the nether portal. So if we look at my Y coordinate, as you can see, it is 184. This is the location we are going to be AFKing, and wow, that is a mob farm. Holy! Have you seen how many mobs that is? Okay, we need to go sleep after this and then kill all of them and probably light that up. But we need to make the AFK spot. So what we're going to do is right at this point where all 4 connect, this is the middle of the whole farm. So this is where we're going to be standing. And then we're going to just make an area around this that will securely save me from any phantoms that will come when I'm AFKing. Now we're going to build 3 walls like this, and then we're going to go to the area that we put our nether portal. So if we go to Y51, and then what we want to do is check, yep, so this and this block is where we're going to place our next nether portal. So I'm just going to place this, go up 3 blocks, get rid of F3, go along, place this here and go down, and boom. And then we also, I think we want to light this. I'm going to check with the tutorial, but you probably want to light this. And if we take a look down here, as you can see, there are tons of guardians. Yeah, that is a lot. Now, after watching the next part of the tutorial, we're going to want to go through the chest storage nether portal to hopefully... Oh, that is not good. So guys, if we just like this, I believe this should lead us to the chest storage area. And yes, there it does. So now we want to go back through here and we want to make a massive pillar. And by massive, we're going to be pillaring up close to the nether roof so that we can link the AFK spot nether portal and be able to get up there from the chest storage area. Okay guys, now we are back onto the nether roof. As you can see there, that is the tree farm nether portal, and basically how this is going to work, this is the spot that we can break through, or that penguin can break through, so we can get to the chest storage area, and this should hopefully lead to the AFK spot. So I'm hoping this works, because I've tried this many times and it hasn't linked. And it worked! Okay guys, so I just went to the shopping district and paid the 5 diamond fee for Fat Penguin to break the bedrock. Now, before we go into the... I wasn't meant to go down here. Before we go into the massive ocean with tons and tons and tons of guardians, we need to set up the chamber that they're going to die in. So 3 blocks down, we're going to place campfires along here, and we are actually not going to unlight them. Basically, we have to be able to kill them like this, because obviously the drop that they are falling down is not 21 blocks, so they have to die some way. The next thing we have to do is set up the storage system. So what we're going to do is place my chest along here, so that underneath the campfires we're going to be having some hoppers all along here, and they'll lead into more hoppers, which will lead into chests. Then all of the other hoppers are going to be pointing into the hopper they are closest to. Can I? No, of course I can't. Let's go over there, and boom. Now we have all of them in place, and I'm going to go and get the chests. Okay, so I've added in a bunch of storage, and maybe later down the line we can have chests all along this wall, just with more storage in it. So, because this, right, will only last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of AFKing. All of these chests will last. So we'll need more storage around the outside for all the shards and crystals we are going to get. So the next thing we are going to be doing is I am currently smelting up some more glass to put on the corners, but then we are going to be putting some oak fences around the place, leaving these 2 blocks. And I'm pretty sure this is just so we can keep the water inside a certain perimeter, so that the water pushes the guardians towards the center area. I think this is what it's for. Okay guys, so the next thing we are going to be doing is placing water along the whole of this back wall. So I'm just going to be taking water from the other water sources that are formed, and I'll come back to you when I've done that. Okay guys, so I've now added in the water around the outside. It's all flowing into there, so if the guardians, they're going to be pushed in to the campfire pit. But now all we have to do is put water across all of the corners, just like this, and this shouldn't be too bad. And then I have no idea what we're going to do. We're probably going to go underwater and place down the soul sand, and if that is the case, before we do that, I'm going to be making invisibility potions, because guardians are very annoying. Alright guys, so I was right about needing to brew the invisibility potions, because next we are going to be placing the soul sand. So firstly, we are going to be making some fermented spider eye. Brew some potions and place a whole bunch of soul sand. Oh, and also destroy a bunch of dirt. Alright guys, so as you can see, some guardians are already being put in, but this, guys, is the final block before we get shot up. And then we are going to go over here, and now we are going to be safe, and I'm going to AFK for the whole night, maybe. I don't know. I'll AFK for how long I want, and we'll see how much stuff we get. Yep, I think the farm's working. If we fly down, as you can see, tons of guardians are dying right now, and if we break some of this soul sand, I need to be able to get inside. So if we can stand up, and that, they're guardians. We need to get in now. Get in. Get in. Okay. Oh my gosh. We are on half a heart. We are totally fine. Totally fine. And also, the block didn't... Where's that piece of soul sand? I have no idea. But let's look in here. Boom, there it is. And look, this is 20 minutes of AFKing. Some ink sacs, which is good for dark prismarine. And we also have a bunch of shards and crystals. And in 1 hour, by the way, all 4 of these bottom chests will get filled up. So that is really cool. Alright guys, so now that the Guardian farm is complete, we are going to be heading over to Xeno Gaming's base to throw a prank on him. Finally. Okay, so we're over at Creeper's base, and can I just say, look how cool this is. He finished the roofs days ago, and it looks absolutely awesome. But what we're going to do, we're going to go towards where his main house is, and underneath the bridge that all of these houses are on, we're going to put the simple yet very effective and very, very annoying bell thing. So all we have to do is put observers pointing into each other, and that will keep playing until he finds it. And the reason we're putting it under the bridge is it's hard to find. But I'm going to leave because this is very annoying. And Creeper, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed your little bit of music. But guys, welcome back to the Guardian farm. It's the next day. I AFK'd overnight, but the server crashed, so I only got 2 hours of AFKing in, and we got a decent amount of supplies for that. And it also expanded our storage area down here. So we're storing the ink sacks. We'll store all the blocks here, some crystals, the shards, the Nemos, and the fish. But now guys, I'm going to go harvest some materials for the shop we will be building, and I'll go into a time lapse when I have all the materials. So enjoy. I ended up terraforming, building custom cliffs, and placed tons of terracotta. And that leaves us here. Okay guys, so we have the finished product. Basically what I did is this bridge leads down to this path, which leads under the bridge, leading to these nice little trees, turning and going to the Elder Guardian head. And welcome to Guardian's Cliff. Basically I'll go through all the prices. So sea lanterns are 2 stacks for 1 diamond. What are these? Prismarine bricks are 3 stacks for 1 diamond. Prismarine is 4 stacks for 1 diamond. Dark Prismarine is 32 for 1 diamond. This will change when I get an ink farm, but you know, I don't have one yet, so it's very expensive. And if we fly away, as you can see, I incorporated the Guardian head into the cliff, and then there's another cliff down below that, and the whole area around that is super cool, and I like how it turned out. But anyway guys, this is the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, I upload a different Minecraft video every Sunday, so be sure to check the next video out by subscribing and hitting the bell. And also comment down below if you want to see more, and possibly if you have any video ideas for me to do. And leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and want to support the channel. But I'll catch you on the flip side guys. See ya.